Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel, Lady T's Things That Bling. So glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much. I would appreciate it. Well, today I'm doing an update to a jewelry display that I made. And I just wanted to show you how I added some mirrors and some additional bling to this piece. It still needs some more bling to it, I think. But I'll deal with that in another video. So what you're going to need is a foam board from Dollar Tree. And you're going to need some hot glue, some E6000, and something to hang this up on the wall with. Right here you see me using a Dollar Tree foam board, a sawtooth picture hanger, as well as a piece of cardboard that I had sitting around. And I'm gluing the brown piece of cardboard to the foam board from Dollar Tree. I'm making sure I put a lot of glue on it so that it can be secure and hold. Because the winter months are coming in and we're going to be using heat, don't want that thing to fall off the wall. Get me? So this is the sawtooth hanger, and it has 2 nails on it, and they're short enough that they didn't go through the other side of the foam board. So I'm going to secure that with some hot glue just to make sure that it doesn't come off of the wall. Nobody wants to break all those mirrors. So here I am sitting still in my new apartment, and this is my crafting area that I'm still trying to get together, but it's going to work. Now you see them showing you that you're going to need E6000 for these mirrors. These mirrors, I believe, are 3x3 that I got from Amazon, and I will be using a total of 15. So I'll be using 6 down either side and 3 in the middle at the top. I won't be using any at the bottom, but right here you see me trying to space them out so that I know where my placement is when I start using the hot glue and the E6000, because once the hot glue sticks, it sticks. And these little mirrors are perfect. I believe it came in 50 in a box, so I still had a lot left. As I said, I only used 15. And here I am spacing them again, trying to make sure I get the right placement. You want to make sure that it's right, because once they stick, honey, they're stuck, okay? So here you see me using some E6000. That's because I wanted to stay on there forever. And I'm putting hot glue in the middle because I want a instant hold. But as you see, when I go down, I'm not using the E6000. I'm just using hot glue for video purposes to make it go faster. And that's my E6000. I'm being very generous with it. And now again, I'm using my hot glue, trying to make sure I space them properly as I lay them down. My hands were working with me today, but you know, as I kept on with the project, my hands started acting crazy. So as you see here, I'm just using hot glue. I said forget the E6000. I want to go ahead and hurry up and get this done. So that's what I'm using, the hot glue right there, going down the side, putting on the 6. So I do this to both sides. And I'm making sure that they stick really well. Now let me tell you that hot glue, you can feel it through the mirrors. So be careful when you're placing them down, because that hot glue is hot. Now as you can see, I did both sides, and this is what it's looking like. Excuse the brightness of that light right there. And that piece that's in the middle, that was a piece of E6000 that I took off later. And you really don't see it because of the black mesh right there. And that's not mesh, that is shelf liner. Now that's the original jewelry hanger that I made. And I hung it up with those 2 hooks that were already on the sticks that I got from Dollar Tree. So I just cut those off because I no longer need them. Trying to cut this to make it a little neater. And you see the little bulge on there. If you want to avoid the bulge, you just got to pull it tighter. The shelf liner. Now here I'm cutting this with a pair of scissors because I couldn't find my box cutter. But this was easier because it was too hard to try to cut it all the way across. So I just cut the edges and then I took my scissors, opened them up and scored it. And then bent it and pulled it off. You'll see that in a second. Y'all excuse my work area because I'm still in the process of trying to get it together. So I scored it right there. And I'm going to rip it apart. You see how dirty my mirrors are because I've been handling this project. So, and y'all believe me, this took me a while to do because, you know, my lupus hands and just not being able to hold it and get it together. But here you go. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Now I'm going to take the E6000 and I'm going to glue that wood to the poster board because I definitely want to make sure this thing hangs on there permanently. And I'm being generous with it because, again, I want it to stay. We are going into the winter months and I don't want the heat in our apartment to cause the glue to come apart. And I've had this E6000 for a long time, so I really had to squeeze it to get it out. Now you see I'm adding some hot glue because I want that instant hold since I'm trying to finish this project. And there you have it. Okay. So now it's on there. And you see those hooks at the bottom. Those are for necklaces to be displayed. Now, I thought I was finished. I actually thought I was finished, but I was like, this doesn't look complete. So, although I like it like this, I had to go back and had to do something else to it because this was just too plain for me. Now I'm just showing you the display with some of my jewelry on there. Some of the jewelry I made myself and some of the jewelry I purchased. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like with the jewelry on there. Now, as I said, I couldn't take it. It wasn't finished. So I took it and I went and put some more bling on it. I just took some bling strips and placed them on the mirrors where I left a little space. Let me just give you a hint or a hack. Not even a hack, just some advice. Don't use hot glue on it. Please don't, because it's not going to stay. I had the worst time with this, trying to put this hot glue on here. Get some E6000 or some other strong adhesive to put on there because I'm trying to tell you, before I could get done with the mirror, the strips were coming off. So my mistake is your gain. Make sure you use a strong adhesive for this so that it can stay permanently. The worst thing is when you have something hanging up and it starts coming apart. So there you have it. That is the end result, and my lighting is not good in that hallway. However, you can see the details on it, and I like it. I still think that it needs something else on it, but whenever I decide to figure out what it is and do it, I will let you see. And there's the tray with some jewelry in it. I love that tray on there because it really just makes it so simple. If you don't feel like hanging your earrings up, or you want to put rings in there or even bracelets, you can do that as well. So I'm just showing you from different angles the jewelry display. And of course it holds way more earrings than that. I was just trying to show you to make it easy. So I don't know about you, but I think this is cute. And I have it in my room on my wall. And that's where she's going to stay. I hope you like it. Please like, share, and comment. Lady T signing out.